In this video, I'm going to be deep cleaning and protecting this car using the help of some chemicals that have been sent to test out. So as always, going to be giving you my honest thoughts on them throughout the video. The first thing that I did was pre-wash the wheels using a 1:8 mixture of ODK Breakdown Citrus to remove as much dirt as possible before making contact with the wheels. I then went ahead and cleaned the tyres using Tactical Citrus by Wax Junkies. You can use this as a pre-wash, however it's recommended to either use it neat or 1-to-1, so I personally think that a more economical way to use it is as a tyre cleaner. It's very potent and rivals other dedicated tyre cleaners that I use, and also it is a really competitive cost per mil. I did give the tyres 2 hits as they were particularly dirty, and on that second hit the foam was pretty white, indicating that the tyres had been cleaned. On the alloys themselves, I went in with Soft 99's Iron Terminator, which is a wheel cleaner and iron fallout remover, and then I sprayed Yum wheel foam, a 1:9 mixture, in the foam cannon over the top. The Soft 99 wheel cleaner is quite potent and it does work well on stub and brake dust, however I don't feel that it offers loads of lubrication, so I did go with the wheel foam as well, just to help increase the slickness and make cleaning these wheels a little bit safer. Once I cleaned the wheels, I went in with that 1:8 mixture of the Breakdown Citrus by ODK and sprayed this on all the lower sections. After dwelling for a couple of minutes, I was very pleased that this citrus did a really good job at stripping most of the traffic film off the car. Considering that 1:8 is a pretty economical dilution ratio and the cost per mil of this product is very competitive, I think this is a really good option, and it surprised me at how well it cleaned, even when I didn't use a very heavily concentrated mix. In order to deal with the dirt on the upper sections of the car and soak and soften any remaining traffic film on the lower sections, I went in with the Wax Junkies snow foam. It's recommended to use 50ml of the snow foam to 950ml of water, and in this MTM foam cannon the foam wasn't super thick, but it did dwell for a very long time. Being a pH neutral snow foam, it doesn't have a load of kick to it by itself, so on this car I was always going to need to go with the citrus beforehand to deal with most of the dirt. For the contact wash, I went with ODK Jet Shampoo, and I put 40ml of this into my bucket. The dilution ratio is pretty average, but the performance of the product was really good. It felt really nice and slick on the paintwork, and the stability of the suds in the bucket was really impressive as well. Even when I came to packing up at the end of the entire process, there were still suds left in the bucket, which I thought was really good. It also had a very nice fresh scent to it, which isn't the be all and end all, and I don't feel like a shampoo absolutely has to have it, but it is certainly something that I appreciate when I'm using one. I also used my collection of detail brushes to get into the more intricate areas such as the front grille and also the rubber around the windows. The next thing I did was dry off the car and then proceed with the chemical decon stage. So since the Soft 99 wheel cleaner does also double up as an iron fallout remover on paintwork, I did go ahead and use that product. Now this car was very heavily contaminated with iron deposits, and I noticed this before even applying the products. There was loads of orange specks all over the paintwork. It wasn't the fastest reacting iron fallout remover that I've used, but it did have a really long dwell time and didn't dry out. Since the contamination was so heavy, I did give the car a third hit on some areas, just so I could get it to a standard that I was happy with. But this is something I would expect from pretty much every iron fallout remover that I've tried previously. I then dried off the lower sections of the car where all the tar spots were present and went in with Mild Heat Resolve to tackle them. It dealt with most of the tar spots in a single hit, however there were a couple particularly large ones that were more stubborn that benefited from using a second hit of the product. Following the chemical decon process, I did go over the car again with a fresh mitt and the ODK shampoo, just to remove any residue that might have accumulated from the previous two stages. So the protection products that I'm using today is Soft 99 Raindrop, which is applied to wet paintwork, buffed with one microfiber towel to spread the product, and then wiped with a second one to fully dry off the panel. I really like this product because it does really speed up the overall wash process because I'm combining the drying and the protection stages. When I was using it, I did think this seems a little bit too easy, and I was concerned that there wouldn't actually be that much protection left behind. However, I will show you a clip of the water behaviour after applying this product, and it was really quite impressive, particularly considering the panels were totally flat to begin with. I think the only drawback is that you don't get a ton of product for the price, so there are more cost-effective options to protecting the paintwork. However, I really can't knock the ease of application and the performance. I also wanted to protect these wheels using the Soft 99 Wheel Dust Blocker, which comes with some wipes that you use beforehand in order to prepare the surface. The application of the wheel dust blocker itself is very straightforward and quite unique in that you just spray it onto the wheels and you don't have to buff it back or do anything else, so it really doesn't take long at all to go around the vehicle. There were a couple of streaks that I spotted initially on application, however after around 45 minutes these had completely disappeared. At the time of actually recording this video, I am running a test on another car that I see more frequently in order to see how this performs long term, so that's something I'll be updating on my Instagram and I'll pop a link to that in the description. I dressed the tyres using the Soft 99 tyre shine. This, like a lot of Soft 99 products, has a built-in applicator, so you don't need to go ahead and get a separate one, and it leaves quite a high gloss finish. Although I do think the built-in applicator is a cool idea, I do think it slowed down the application process a little bit compared to just using a regular foam applicator. It did take me a little bit of time to work this product into all the grooves on these tyres and to get a nice even finish. Although it is pretty long lasting, and I have had 3 weeks out of this on a daily driver, which is pretty good for a tyre dressing, I think I'm only going to get about 4 to 5 cars out of the product.